Check it, cow. With that having been said, Grim Onslaught, welcome to the Dragon's Den. We have but one more track to go through, and there's only one way to actually make that one play, so... DJ, play my shit!
Right.
Graham, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Rasta Gita. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet. I heard people call me Shenron's cousin, which is true. I know Gita. You know what I'm saying? He showed me $5, but I'm not tripping over it. And it's time for y'all to get the tracks too. So, DJ, play my shit again. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Koju, and welcome back to the channel. What I have here for you is actually several games made by black indie game devs, and guess what? All of these ones are free. Matter of fact, you can find them online.
Without the memory stick.
Is actually a Dreamcast controller and a fusion of the GameCube controller. It is a machination of magical variations. It actually does work as an arcane focus as well, so if I need to, I could use it to cast a spell. But I use it to play games while I'm stuck in this den or cave, as it were. Some have called it the Gamecast. They wouldn't be wrong in calling it that. Let's make sure everything is hunky to the dory. I'm fairly certain I can be heard on all fronts. Good. Good. With all that having been said, Orwin, welcome back. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a good day and happy Black History Month. We are starting off with two games by a small indie dev called Catt Small, called A Tourist. One is called A Tourist in Your Own City. That's the one we're going to start with, gang. So, without further ado, it's enough talk! It's time! Do you like comedy? This is another weekday afternoon, and you're once again seeking lunch along the busiest strip in the world, Times Square in New York City. Your corporate overlord, Syndex, decided that there was no better place to put their headquarters than the epitome of capitalism. Now you must find some place to temporarily sate your hunger. The salesperson, unaware of the fact that you've been at work since 8 a.m. and have heard this exact lines hundreds of times during your 12th year of full-time employment, has approached you in their desperation to make a living wage. Miss, do you like comedy? I've heard it hundreds of times. Sure I do. Then you've got to come to tonight's comedy show. Only $15 at the door. Tell them Silas sent you. They hand you a flyer. You're relieved they didn't try to charge you for tickets right then and there like other more hawkish promoters you've seen around the area. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at 600 likes. I appreciate y'all immensely. Y'all are the best. I'll just put it in my pocket. Keep it pushing. You take the flyer and disappear into the endless sea of people rushing through Times Square. So many screens, tiny and large, surround you. You're sure the salesperson no longer cares about you. After studying carefully, you decide it might be fun to watch entertainers subject themselves to the whims of a judgmental crowd, a level of vulnerability you'd never be comfortable with. Putting the flyer in your pocket...
Wait, can the controller be a lich's phylactery?
Yes, it technically could, but my lich's phylactery is actually a mask. That's where my entire prowess is contained. And it's the reason why I'm able to take over this avatar now. Hey, thank you so very much for hitting the like goals. That's what it means, more visibility. Yes, please. We're at 700 likes already, jeez. Putting the flyer in your pocket, you walk south past the spaghetti farm and fast fashion megastores. Then you locate your favorite mediocre sushi spot. You buy a salmon roll and stuff it down. Your break's only 30 minutes. Then it's back to the office where your manager, Cindy, wow the spelling on that, chastises you for being 1 minute late. You apologize and mention the salesperson who held you up. She looks at you the way that she looks at you when you mention doing anything remotely interesting, like you're a creature from one of those prolific anime movies with a message she'd never understand. I'm just gonna go back to my desk. I ain't got time for it. Oh my god, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Yo, Grim, thank you so very much. Appreciate it. This is increasing the visibility, getting more people to see you, boy. And thank you for the follow again. After several god-awfully boring hours of updating the company's website, wow, check out who rang the bell today, and adding new merch to the e-commerce shop, 0 orders once again, not sure why we maintain this thing, 5 p.m. has arrived. The extra hour of daily work sucks your soul away, but you're an hourly contractor, so it's financially pretty sweet. You clock out, put on your jacket, reach into its pocket to check your phone. The flyer's still present, crinkles with hope. It's time to make a choice. Will you enter the danger zone? I mean, am I kind of tired? I am kind of tired, and I don't want to spend the $15. I'm going home. Yeah, duh, obviously you're going home. The job must be getting to you if you'd even consider attending a fucking touristy comedy show. You hop on the train and head home. After yet another 90-minute commute, you're inside your humble abode. It's eerily quiet. You're still not used to living alone, so you log into a voice chat server with your college friends. They've all moved out of the city, and you're the only one who's still making it work. It helps that you probably won't be having any kids. Damn, this is depressing. Y'all, stop with this. Oh, 1,200, 1,300 likes. Let's fucking go. Hey. Grim, appreciate you immensely. Chatting with the weirdos helps pass the time as you cook dinner, entertain yourself for a few hours, and get ready for bed. You're not excited that your days go by so quickly, but it's a living nonetheless. It's getting late, and you're sleepy. The next weekday, you wake up annoyingly early, 6 a.m., wash up, and commute 90 minutes on the train to work. Thousands of excited people stream past you as you find... Shrenja, welcome to the Dragon's Den. I hope you're having a good day. As you find your exit and run into the Syndex building. After a short round of prep, you smile through several mind-rending hours of photographing some asshole who has too much money as their logo flashes atop your employer's facade. Working for a stock exchange, the literal backbone of your overpowered company's economy, is terrible. But what's even worse is that the company charges you for snacks. You would never pay them for sustenance. Go to lunch. It's another weekday afternoon. Oh my god, it's the loop. I'm going to go to the show this time. Yes, of course. Put it in my pocket. Back to my desk. I'm not trying to talk to you. Go to the comedy show. The one who clocks. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. I hope you're having a good day. Why the hell not? Just because you're a native New Yorker doesn't mean you can't do something touristy. Every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Orwin, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Black History Month, everybody. You say goodnight to your coworkers and escape your cubicle as you ride the escalator down to the... I'm almost at 2K likes. Grim, appreciate you immensely, bro. I know your fingers getting tired. My G, I appreciate you, though. As you ride the escalator down to the lobby, you see the light from outside and feel excited. Maybe it's still sunny out. Zaya, hey, welcome to the Dragon's Den. I hope you're having a good day. The many screens surrounding your office have played a trick on you. It's getting darker by the minute. You sigh with depleted exhaustion. Are you really
I hope
going
you're the
to
same.
a comedy
Sorry,
show?
I had to keep a promise, and now it's your turn.
Oh, a promise? Well, thank you. Whatever the promise may be, I'm glad you're a person of your word. Are you really going to go to a comedy show? I'm gonna fucking commit. You're goddamn right. You said you were gonna do it. You're gonna goddamn go. That's what New Yorkers do. Entering a narrow yet equally crowded street.
If I follow 1K minimal, if I ever see you on.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. It's increasing that visibility for you, boy. Thank you so much for the Heart Me's gang. I see those as well. Hey, we in like goals. We in like goals. Yeah. Entering a narrow yet equally crowded street off the main strip, you find the entrance to Jarek's Big Lulz Theater and VR House. The name says a lot about how dead the internet truly is. The entrance leads down some stairs. You wish you'd brought a friend, but they all moved out of the city, and everyone you've met since has either been too basic, too extra, or too busy. Beefo, welcome to the Dragon's Den. I hope you're having a good day, and happy Black History Month, everybody. Such are the challenges of living and working in a late-stage capitalist mega city. Charles, welcome to the Dragon's Den. Hope you're having a good day as well. My God, they are preaching right now, though, aren't they? But it's not too late to go home. Are you really going to go down the stairs? Yeah, I'm going to go. I said it in the very beginning I was going to go. It's like the game heard me. You descend the stairs and see a burly, tall man. You hand him your ID. He smirks at it, probably laughing at you for being such a tourist. He returns your ID and waves you in. The lobby is dark. You walk up to a person who will most likely take your money. She's sitting in front of some light-canceling curtains on a stool at a wobbly little bar table with a tablet. You've seen this setup a million times. Silas sent me, you say. $15, cash or credit. Pay the cover charge. You lift your phone. She places a little white rectangle against it. It ding, and makes an excited noise, and lights up. There goes 30 minutes of your workday. Thanks. Go ahead. There's no turning back now. Walk through the curtains. We're doing it. Oh my God! Almost 5K. Y'all are teaming up. I appreciate the both of y'all immensely. Thank you. Thank you. On the other side of the curtains, you see a small bar, probably sticky, a center stage where assumedly sad people will embarrass themselves for your pleasure, and various tables and chairs for all those who like to suffer. There are only a handful of people so far. The show starts at 7, so you have lots of seating options. You claim an empty table all the way in the back. It's less likely the stand-up will be able to...
Well, it's my job since it's here to entertain.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that immensely. That increased the viz. You know how we do, and I always return favors too. You're the best, DJ Khaled. You're the best music. You claim an empty table all the way in the back. It's less likely the stand-up will be about you that way. There's a menu on the table, so you give it a look. They've got food, and you're hungry. It looks like you have to go to the bar to order food. You put a jacket on your seat so no one will steal your prized location. Pick up the menu and walk over to the bar. You make eye contact with the bartender, waiter, cashier. What'll you be having? I'm hungry. Pizza and a beer. He nods and enters your order into a bright tablet. After taking your money, he gives you a number to take back to your seat. You sit down and place the number in a prominent position. As you wait, you observe your surroundings. Dim lighting, ancient ceiling, slightly sticky floor, terrible paint job, crumbling stage with a cheap mic. It's a dive bar cosplaying as a concert hall. After some texting and doom scrolling, your food appears and the number returns to its rightful place. You look around, the room is now packed. How long were you consuming world news exactly? You fold your pizza and take a bite. It's pretty good, as most pizza in New York naturally is. Close your eyes for a moment and take pride in your city. As you finish your pizza and take sips of your beer, people you don't know, probably tourists, take the remaining spots at your table. You peek at your phone to see that it's 7 p.m. The lights dim. Welcome to hell indeed. We're at 6K! Orwin, Grim, appreciations immensely. But rest your fingers. Loud, funky intro music from the 90s plays over a shitty sound system. A scrappy-looking guy, it's always a guy, in a plaid shirt, it's always a plaid shirt, runs out. You have no idea how old he is, but he is probably too old to be doing this. The music stops. Hey guys, and welcome to Jarek's Big Lulz Theater and VR House. How's everybody doing tonight? The tourists yell and clap affirmatively. You, invisible from the stage, make a squeamish, questionable groan whine. Thank you, thank you. The man turns to look past the stage, and thanks to everybody tuning in over VR. You look where he's looking and see a 3D camera bolted to the ceiling. Oh, hell, you're in the dumbass metaverse. Make sure to watch all the ads to support us and follow us on all socials. Like, no, for real. And nobody said anything about consent to being recorded. Nothing. Tonight we're going to have 3 amazing talented comics come up here tonight. You ready to laugh your asses off and smack your ma? The tourists react predictably. Someone fake slaps the person next to them, probably their mom, and gets fake slapped back. You pray for sudden illness, but are unfortunately completely healthy. You have to witness all of this. Alright, so how it works is you laugh and clap if you're having a good time. If you hate someone, you boo. If everyone boos, Jarek will. Well, why don't you show him, Jarek? Frantic jazz begins to play. Is this the Apollo? This is the Apollo, yo. Frantic jazz begins to play, the kind where the piano, drums, bass, and trumpet seem to be in a wrestling match. A person with a giant human mascot head is that the owner, dances out with a cane. After turning away from the crowd and shaking their butt several times, they do the running man. The person lunges toward the host. The host smiles unconvincingly as the cane yanks him off stage. I'm actually Joe Rogan. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Black History Month. The stage is empty and the music stops. Regret. Over the system, a deep voice says, and now for your first comic, please welcome Jocelyn Kennedy
Sup?
to the stage.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm doing very well. We are going through black indie game devs projects in video games just to showcase more people, who these devs are. Put some money in their pocket too, because keep the community bolstered that way. And also interested in continuing to make games. Hi, Boo, welcome back, my love. Tourist clapping, more intro music, probably of the comedian's
Hi.
choice. Jocelyn followed standard tropes predictably. Some jokes about gender, some raunchy humor, some depression content. It's okay, but not great. Do nothing. I'm not gonna bring nobody down. They're testing their material. After warming up the crowd, Jocelyn started to dive into some content that actually feels original. She tells a joke about family dynamics that actually makes you feel seen. You love the idea of family, but being around them makes you want to join a monastery. You vacillate between wanting to meet all of your many cousins and not wanting to know any blood relatives. Jocelyn wraps up her set with a touching message. The entire room claps. Maybe there is something to this comedy thing after all. Her intro music plays as she walks off the stage. The music quiets. Over the system, a deep voice says, and now for your second comic, please welcome George Grayson to the stage. Intro music plays and the room applauds once again. George walks out, feral and ready to conquer the world. You can tell immediately that he's a shitty person. Oh my god. Yo, 7,600 likes? Incredible. Astounding work. And we've already got 20 viewers. I love it. Yo, thank you everybody for the booster. Thank you everybody for tuning in and helping me get that visibility. The more likes, the more people see me. George seems to have picked up his comedic Rainbow Fur. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Hope you're having a good day. George seems to have picked up his comedic style from the worst Gen X stand-up artists. Lots of butt jokes, mispronouncing words, and being so random. You wonder how a place could hire this fucking turd and someone like Jocelyn. Bitch, boo. This guy sucks balls, and not in a good way. The jeering's overwhelming, but George tries to keep going. The frantic jazz deals the final blow. He finally closes his mouth. I'm sorry. If it's that level of fucking humor, like, bro, be original, please. Get out of here. The mascot person runs out, does a stupid dance you've all seen on the internet. Then they act as though they're playing the game of pool, but with their cane in George's butt. As he's escorted off stage, George looks as though he's questioning his life choices. He should be. Cantaloupe Fanatic, welcome to the Dragon's Den. I hope you're having a good day. The incessant jazz stops. You feel relieved to no longer be subjected to Gen X humor. Over the system, a deep voice says, and now for your third and final comic, please welcome Dara Lung to the stage. The tourists tentatively applaud. No one knows what to expect anymore. Dara's intro music is hopeful. Dara's actually pretty creative. She tells jokes that are somewhat intellectual, but also incredibly personal. You respect the amount of work she's put into crafting interesting stories that are also funny. It's so good that it kind of makes you jealous. Do nothing. After several more great hooks, she thinks the crowd walks off as the tourists give her a standing ovation. It was truly a great set, and you're grateful you decided to be vulnerable today. The host comes back out as the crowd loosens their applause. How was that, everybody? Yeah? Well, that's what we got for you tonight. You know what they say. You don't gotta stay here, but you gotta stay hydrated. He looks at the 3D camera. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, recommend, and tip us if you had a good time. The feed switches off. Thank you so much for the likes, my love. I appreciate it. The feed switches off. He turns back to you in the live crowd looking more solemn than before. Whew, sorry about that, everyone. Okay, folks, get home safe. The lights turn on and everyone prepares to leave. That was certainly an interesting night. You go upstairs and head for the train. Your 90-minute commute is the same, as always, but it feels a little different tonight. Seeing the city through the eyes of a tourist has changed something inside you. Hold on, I need some music for this. Give me a second. Some hopeful music for this. 2 seconds, just 2 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Your 90-minute commute is the same as always, but it feels a little different tonight. Seeing the city through the eyes of a tourist has changed something inside you. When you walk into your humble abode, you feel small yet big at the same time. You're alone, but also one of millions. You log into a voice chat server with your college friends. They've all moved out of the city, and you miss them dearly. You tell them about your wild evening, and they gently rib you for being a tourist. You bought a convertible couch to host guests, and you remind them that they'll be tourists if they come to visit. Chatting with the weirdos as you get ready for bed makes you nostalgic, but also grateful to still be able to afford living in the place where you were born. It's not always pretty, but there are so many things happening, so many lives. Most of your days in the past few years haven't felt very unique, but now you know you can change that. What? They're saying my life is restricted. What am I doing wrong? Most of your days in the past few years haven't felt very unique, but now you know you can change that. It's getting late, and you're sleepy. Peeps, that was a tourist in your own city. A very simple story. I liked both of the endings, I'm not gonna lie, but this ending just hits. You know what I mean? All right. Up next, we have another game by Catt Small, peeps and gentlefolk. Another one. Let me just go ahead and appeal again, because apparently I have to appeal again. I might actually have to turn off the clock app and turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm almost at 10,000 likes. Oh my god!
Can't say I do. I'm a stranger in my own house somehow.
Stranger in my own house. Bro, I can't do that with you. Oh my gosh, stupid. And we're at 10K likes, but they's telling me that I'm doing something wrong. What is it that I'm doing? Is it the sign up here? Well, bitch, I'm not taking it down. So suck my dick. Hey, we hitting like goals today, Ooh. But I may have to restart the clock app, I'm not gonna lie. Because if they take out the visibility, you will leave and then you won't be able to find me again. But with that having been said, appeal not approved. Look at this. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take it down and come on back. Y'all, I'm gonna be right back. Holla at your boy, True Player, for real. I'm not trying to hear none of that. And bow.